again.
Hi.
We just got a question from Naima, who's wondering what is the difference between receiving an energy session and getting attuned to the energy
Of Reiki.
or Reiki or another
Any
energy.
other. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to take that?
I can take that.
Okay.
When you receive Reiki or another type of energy healing, imagine yourself as a vessel. This vessel will get filled with this frequency. You won't be able to hold this frequency forever, but you will be using this frequency, kind of like charging the battery, for sometimes 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks, or even a month after a session. The energy will keep working within your energy field and physical layers, emotional layer, mental layer, your entire being, basically. And that's receiving.
Reiki. Right. I like it's like a rechargeable battery.
Yeah.
Our body is like the rechargeable battery. I
Yeah.
like that analogy. I
Yeah.
never thought of that. So getting attunement is very different. You are actually becoming, it's a little bit different than you are being the source, right? But you actually have the capacity, you are almost like a Con Edison person.
Or
I'm
the
sorry.
generator.
Or like a generator, for so to speak. You know how to tap into to the source of it, so then you can actually draw it into yourself. You don't need another person to charge your battery. You're still charging your battery, right?
Yeah,
Because
once in a while,
it's not self-generating per se, because your chi, your own energy is here, and energy healing frequency is universal, so that's something that you are drawing it in, right? So then you are drawing it in, but you don't need another person to draw it in. You can self-draw it.
Yeah.
Self-charge.
You can become Reiki in
Yes.
a way, like some people feel okay with this word, some people doesn't, but we don't care.
Yeah. And I think after a while, so in the initial stage, you would be needing a lot of practice to draw it to yourself. After you do it for years after years after years, it becomes almost like a second nature, and then you are taking it in all the time, right? Yeah. So the main difference is that you don't need another person to charge that for yourself. Now, however, though, people also ask, is it okay for me to get Reiki from another person once I get trained in Reiki? That's also a common one, right?
Absolutely. Don't we love that?
But we need it sometimes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the doing it for ourselves doesn't...
It kind of defeats the purpose of working on your receiving channel.
Right. So
Yeah,
a lot of the times the people who do this work tend to be a giver. People who are always giving, and the imbalance of the giving and the receiving also needs to be worked on. So instead of always giving it to yourself, allow yourself to receive from somebody else, and just let yourself fully receive. And that is a very different experience than you just giving yourself Reiki.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we highly recommend, even after you get trained, you should definitely continue to get Reiki sessions from somebody. And by then you probably have friends who do it together, so you exchange or whatever. Yeah. Okay. I hope that was helpful.